Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about my aha moment. Now, as a coach, you're probably going to have a lot of different aha moments throughout the course of your business, especially if you're doing personal development, because with personal development, you're always growing, you're always learning, you're always discovering and uncovering new things. So I feel like I'm constantly having aha moments about kind of how I'm building my business and the steps that I'm taking to put me get me to the next level. But for me, I think my biggest aha moment was when I traveled. My husband and I went to Asia for a month this summer. And we did travel last month too while I was a Beachbody coach, but at that time I didn't really have a team built under me. I was an Emerald coach kind of just starting out. So I didn't really have like team responsibilities per se while we were on that trip. This trip though, I did have a team and I had been in the business for over a year. So I had a pretty good scope of where I was at and where I wanted to be and how I wanted to move my business forward. I had just started a new job, my job for the tech company in downtown Seattle as an account manager, and I'd been there for a couple of months. I really like that job so far. It's, I enjoy the people, I enjoy the work environment, but when I left on our trip, and on that trip, of course, I got to still stay in touch with my team. I still got to build my business. I still saw an income. Because I started off with this new job so soon, I didn't have any vacation racked up. So I actually had to take unpaid days and just opt to not get paid for some of my vacation. And I mean, I was expecting that, of course, but when I was on my trip, and I saw my Beachbody paycheck still coming through every single week, it kind of hit me and I was like, this is kind of awesome. And towards the end of the trip, I was like, it's kind of not awesome that I have to go back to a corporate job and work for somebody else. And that was kind of the turning point for me where I was like, look, I need to push myself to do this full time so I can do this on my own terms. And next summer when we want to travel, I don't want to have to ask for the 1 month time frame off from my boss and ask them if I can go on vacation. I want to be able to just do that and travel the world with my husband when we want to, because he's a high school teacher. He has lots of vacation time here and there, especially in the summer. And it's always been our dream to just be able to travel the world. And I'd love to have the flexibility to do that. Whenever we want, according to his schedule now. So that was kind of my aha moment. And for me, when I came back, going to Summit was obviously the biggest thing that kind of pushed me in that direction. I went to Summit right before our vacation. So when I came back from vacation, I had all of these ideas that I had, that came into my head during Summit that I wanted to implement for our team. And what's so cool, after you've been a coach for a little bit, you start seeing your team grow and you start seeing them have aha moments and you see things click for them in their businesses. And that's the coolest part for me. That's when I kind of realized like this is a legitimate thing. And when you start seeing people quitting their jobs and doing this full time, like that's kind of when it set in for me that this is a real thing. Like this isn't just some made up opportunity. It is legitimate. It is something that you can shoot for. If that full-time gig is what you want to do with Beachbody and you want the Beachbody income to surpass your corporate income or whatever you're doing for work, the opportunity is there. And really it's all about you. It's all about the effort that you want to put into it to get yourself to that level. That was kind of my biggest aha, is even though you're supported by your team and their actions, it's really about you and about the effort that you want to put into it. So if you want to, be more of like a hobby coach and not spend so much time building, that's totally fine. But you can't expect to have those, full-time Beachbody income results from the hobby actions. So that was kind of my aha moment, is when I came back, I realized that, if you want to make this happen, you have to do it yourself and you can't rely on other people to, do it for you or to push you along the way. You are your own boss. And that's kind of the beauty of being an entrepreneur, is you are your own boss, but you need to have that self-motivation at the same time in order to get yourself to the next step. So hope that helps you guys, and looking forward to talking to you again tomorrow.